Look at your goofy ass. Look at your goofy ass. What's good, y'all? Hope you guys had a blessed weekend. I hope you guys had a blessed weekend. If you haven't done so, please hit that like and subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't done so, please check out the Patreon. The Patreon is $5 a month. I release episodes every day on the Patreon. Hope you guys were holding the line this weekend. I hope you guys were taking yourself out. I hope you were treating yourself this past weekend. I hope you guys had a blessed weekend. I hope you guys weren't wasting any money on no dates, on no women. Don't waste no money this year on women. Hold the line until you are financially comfortable to really date if you want to. But if you have a lot of work to do on yourself, you have some goals you're trying to reach, cut out all of the distractions. Cut out all the distractions out of your life. Focus. Hold the line. Do not waste your money on these women who already have a rotation of guys they are dealing with. If you want to deal with a woman, if you want to get into a rotation, the best position to be in is to be that guy in a rotation who does not have to spend no money. Just sex, hit it, and boom. She goes back on these random dates with these simps. But do not be put in the trick bag, man. Continue to focus on you. Hold the line. So we got to talk about it, man. Men are speaking up and men are talking about how happy they are being single. What did you expect? You had guys who were in relationships for a couple of years. They wasted all this time on the wrong person. They were burnt, mentally drained. Being in a relationship takes a lot out of you. On top of working, if you're working, you're trying to do what you can to survive, provide, pay bills. Your bills alone, including hers, you're going to burn out, man. Being in a relationship, it takes so much time out of your life, out of your day, when you could be investing all that time on yourself. A lot of guys are talking about how it's peaceful being by themselves. The guys who went through a divorce, a bad breakup, this is the first time they've been alone for a while. They live by themselves. They got their own spot. And it's nice, man. I enjoy being alone. I embrace being alone. I never thought I was going to get to this spot because a part of me, I was always a loner in my life. I've always been a loner. I never really attracted good friends. So when I got out of my last relationship, my ex we were close. So I kind of had a fear of being alone again. But now that I'm alone, man, I'm embracing it, man. I have no desire to date. I have no desire to jump into a serious relationship. That would be freaking stupid for me to jump into a serious relationship when I don't want it. You can't force it. And don't let these people shame you. You got a lot of women who ain't got no options, who are upset that these men are not spending money on them. And it stings to these women that these guys are not getting married. Women talk so much crap on TikTok. Now you got men talking all this crap as well, saying they don't want to get married. Women are a liability. I've been saying that since the beginning of my first episode on this podcast. Women are a liability. They are not an asset to your life. Majority of women today are broke, living off of credit cards and in debt. They only want to get into relationships so you can provide a nice, comfortable lifestyle for them. They want the soft girl life where they don't have to do anything. And in 2026, bro, you got to take care of yourself this year. The way the economy is, you need to start putting some money away for retirement, start making some investments, put money in a high yield savings account. Just invest your money, man. Because you don't want to be an old man. No offense to the people who do this, but you don't want to be an old person working at Walmart, And I'm pretty sure when you see old people who work these jobs like Pizza Hut, Walmart, jobs that are kind of meant for like young people. A lot of what you don't know is like, you can say, no, they lived a horrible life. They never applied themselves. No, some of these men who work these Walmart jobs, and let me know in the comments if you agree, a lot of these guys went through a divorce. They went through a divorce. They have no retirement. Because when you go through a divorce, when you have to give her a settlement, if you can't pay like the full amount, I didn't know this, but I didn't know that your ex-wife can get your retirement, which is effed up. So a lot of these people, when you see an old guy, he's working, a job that's kind of meant for young people. Some of these guys went through a divorce. They lost all this money and they have to do what they got to do to survive. And don't let these women shame you. These women keep on saying, well, you're going to be alone for the rest of your life. You know how many men are alone in marriages? The wife doesn't sleep with them. They're in a dead bedroom. The husband has to negotiate sex. Oh, if I do the dishes and take out the trash, can I get some pussy? You have a lot of husbands doing crap like that. And that's a miserable way to live. You're paying all the bills. You're the man of the house, but she's running stuff. It's better just to be single. Stack your money. Keep your money to yourself. If you're paying all the bills, you're in a marriage, you're paying all the bills, you're trying to make sure her life is comfortable. You are kissing her butt, trying to be the best husband you can be, and you're still not getting sex, and she's still treating you like a loser. Let me tell you something. If you're in a marriage and your woman, these wives aren't even giving sex to their husband, they're not giving them head, they're giving them pity sex. These women do not respect these guys. These women settled for these men. And it's a tough pill to swallow for all the guys out there who are in these miserable marriages. You're not getting sex. Your wife settled for you. You do not have her heart like that ex did. And I'm pretty sure if that ex called, and this happens all the time, but I'm pretty sure if her ex hit her up on Facebook, Instagram, she would bang him while you're at work. Or she'll be keeping in contact with them behind your back. This is why I stand firmly on my rule that just do not deal with women over 30. They're cooked, they're done, they're damaged. That's too much. They got too much baggage. And they're just looking for help. They're looking for you to help them pay their bills. And that's not right to you. When you've done the work on yourself, you've made some good money. It's mind-boggling to me that guys who become successful, the first thing they do, they rush in to get married. That's dumb. Why can't you just enjoy your success by yourself? Take a solo trip, travel around. My thing is this. If you just came into money, and I get it, you want to get married, at least travel to 10 different countries before you settle down. Just see the world first. Because when your goofy ass gets married and you got to be the provider and shit, you may not be able to have money to travel like you could when you were single. Because you got a wife and kids to take care of. A lot of people who are married can't even afford to travel. Due to childcare, mortgage, all these bills piling up, they don't have money to travel. If they do travel, they're racking up credit card debt, not even paying the minimum balance. So don't put yourself in that position. If you just came into money, man, solo travel. Do what's best for you. Do not rush into another relationship. It's going to be a waste of your time. Why would you put yourself in that position? Why? Life is too short. This ain't the 1950s when you met a woman and boom, y'all fell in love and got married. No, have fun, explore. These women are having a rotation of men they're dealing with. They're exploring. These women are getting flown out. Why can't you live that lifestyle and explore too and have fun? This is your life. You don't live your life for nobody else. You live your life for you. A lot of guys are happy being single. They know all the bullshit that comes with being in a serious relationship. It takes a lot out of them. They gave their all. They lost themselves in this relationship to please this ungrateful woman. And still look what happened. Divorce. Y'all broke up. You got to ask yourself, is getting into a relationship worth it? Today, in 2026, let me know in the comments right now. Write it right now. Is getting in a relationship worth it today? With all this shit that's going on in the world, is getting in a relationship worth it today? Knowing that you can do everything to make sure this woman's happy. You can be working all these hours to provide. She ain't even working. She's a freelancer. She's an artist, meaning she broke. You're doing your best to make sure she is financially comfortable as a man, and still it's not good enough. She's telling you, I'm not in the mood for sex. She's giving you pity sex. She doesn't care about your sexual needs in the bedroom. When you get home, the house is a mess. She does not even know how to cook. She does not know how to cook. She's always doing Uber Eats on your dime. And it's crazy because these women talk about, I want a traditional man, but you don't even know how to cook. You're talking about, you don't even know how to cook. You don't clean. Y'all have a woman look at your goofy ass. You have a woman at your house right now. You moved her in. I know your goofy ass, you did. You moved this girl in. She young too. You moved her into your apartment. She don't cook and clean. But because she giving you some pussy, you think you just gonna accept that? No, you need to have standards, man. Set some rules, set some boundaries, man. Stop letting these women live off of you because she's giving you some pussy. Have some rules. Men are tired and they are happily single. They already know the dating pool is crap. They went through a breakup. They went through a divorce. Why would they want to repeat that again? They've been in a long-term marriage, a long-term relationship that was draining to them. They lost themselves in that relationship. It took so much time. And I'm pretty sure if they could go back, they wouldn't deal with that woman. Pretty sure they would not deal with that woman. All of us will probably feel like that. If we can go back in time, we'd probably pick another chick. And y'all probably know, when you met your ex, you were probably talking to another girl, but you cut her off and dealt with her ass. I'm pretty sure we all would do that, okay? We would all do that. But if you are happily single, bro, if you're single, if you're over the age of 30, you're single, over the age of 30, you ain't got no kids, you are good. All you got to do is take care of yourself. I know times are rough. A lot of people got laid off. You're in between jobs. I know times may be tough for you right now. It's hard. I get it. But please keep your head up, man. You got this. All you got to do is take care of yourself. Can you imagine if you were broke, down and out, and you had 2 kids, 3 kids to take care of, and a wife and a mortgage to pay? You would be stressed. I'm telling you, man, you'll be super stressed. You got to always look at your situation that your life ain't that bad. I had to snap out of my depression when I went through my breakup. I was like, okay, I went through a breakup. I lost this chick. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad because I had no kids. I'm not on child support. I didn't have any money to give away, I didn't lose a house. It was not that bad because I know guys are in worse situations than I was. So I had to snap myself out of that, man. But I'm telling you, man, if you're 30 years old, you don't got no kids, all you got to do is take care of yourself, dude. You are blessed. You are golden. You're 30 something years old. You haven't even reached your prime as a man. Older guys tell me all the time, they're like 33 is you're young. You haven't even reached your prime years as a man. And these women talk so much crap online, man. They said it's sick. It's sick seeing 40-year-old men talking to 20-year-old women. But 40-year-old men, older men have always been attractive to younger women. Why is this? A lot of women are pissed off because they don't have no options and they're getting upset due to their lack of options. A lot of older men have options. They're in their prime. They're financially set. They made some good choices in life. And if they don't got no kids, bro, he's got options. And he's having fun. Don't let these women shame you if you're an older dude with younger women. Do not let these women shame you. You've done the work on yourself. You're physically fit. You want to settle down with an old woman with wrinkly fingers and shit? Her wrinkly fingers giving you a head. You know what? No, man. Be with a young woman. If you want to get back into the dating scene, but if you are single and you're at peace, continue to hold the line. Focus on you. Stay single. Because we're not missing nothing. I used to think that being here in New York City, I used to have FOMO. Felt like I'm always missing out on something. But that's not the case. All I'm doing is missing out on ran through women. You got women in New York going on dates every day. And they're lying to you saying that they're not having sex. Yeah, they're having sex with these guys. A lot of women have a rotation of men they're dealing with. And it's so sick out here because you got women who are having all this fun sex, hooking up with all these guys, and they're not even getting tested. You got a lot of women who don't even have insurance. In New York, we have free STD clinics, and still you have lazy women who do not get tested, even though they're having a rotation of guys they are sleeping with. It's dangerous out here, man. It's dangerous out here, man. A lot of women are just doing what the hell they want to do, and it's not a good look. Just protect yourself, because the STD rates are high right now. There's a lot of hookups. We're in a hookup culture right now. And what did I say? I said, if women are not in a serious relationship, they are in a situationship. Women get horny too. It doesn't matter if you meet her on Hinge, you take her on a date. She has a guy that she's sleeping with just as a hookup buddy, friends with benefits, because women have needs too. Don't be over here believing women are virgins and they're just at home watching Netflix. No, they're getting their fuck on. They're having sex with multiple dudes. And don't get me started about the women who are so-called size queens. There's a term out there, women, which I didn't even know about. Women call themselves size queens, where they only like big pipe. And that's because her body count is so high. She's been with all these different dudes. She got all this dick residue inside her. And she's explored with all these different sizes. Yeah, she's stretched out. She's a size queen. All these women got a high body count. They're just racking up their body count, man, and you're not missing nothing. Because you've been single and solo dolo, you probably saved a lot of money. You got savings. You have more money now than you did when you were in a relationship. It's going to continue to get better. Cut out all the distractions, focus on you, and hold the line. You got this. Hold the line. But let's watch this video.
And I've been single for over 10 years. And a lot of people on the interwebs over the years have asked me, how are you single? You're so good looking, you're so smart, etc., etc. Not to toot my own horn, but yes, you're right. But I think the better question is, I'm just laughing at that pause. I think the better question is, why? Not how, why? And I know exactly why. And that is because I am so in tune with myself and who I am as a person. And I will know exactly how I feel when I find somebody that is worth building a life with, that is worth building a relationship with. I know exactly how they will act, and I know exactly how they will treat me. So I haven't found that yet. I haven't found that in the 10.
And I give this guy props. He did not settle. He knows what he wants. He knows himself as a man. He knows what he's not going to tolerate, and he is not going to settle. Big props to this guy. But I feel like when you get older, as you get older, you're not going to tolerate any bullshit. Your patience is going to be this low. And you know yourself as a man. When you're an older dude, you're not a follower. You're a leader. You live your life for you. You're not going to be tolerating no BS when it comes to these women.
Years that I've been single, or over 10 years that I've been single. And, you know, I've been through a lot of fluctuations in if I want to be in a relationship. Do I ever want to get married? Do I ever want to get kids? Yes, I do. No, I don't. What's the point? When's this person coming? But ultimately, I have a desire in life, and that is to start a family. That is to build a relationship with somebody that treats me in the ways that I know that I deserve to be treated. And I will reciprocate. And until that comes along, I'm happily single. Totally fine being single. And I just trust. I just trust that it will happen at the right time. But also, I'm not just going to be sitting in my house all day waiting for her to knock on the door, like a lot of people do. I'll get out and about, I'll meet people, etc., etc., etc. But I think the better question is, you know, not how are you single because you're this, and this, but the question is why? I'm not going to settle for mediocre. I have had opportunities to pursue a relationship with women, but I don't want to because I know what will be missing. I'm so in tune that I know that if I pursued those relationships, it would feel like my soul is in hell.
This girl said I'm a red flag.
I agree with that because you're going to feel like you're forcing it. Knowing you're not attracted to this woman, know that you are settling. I'm telling you, when you know yourself as a man, you know what you're not going to tolerate. Do not force any relationships. If you meet a woman and she has all these red flags, do not force it. It's going to be a waste of your time. But that's a strong man. He knows what he wants. A lot of guys are weak today because they don't get no pussy. So they'll settle with any type of woman, even if she's a below average woman. But I'm pretty sure all you guys are out there. I'm pretty sure you guys are happily single. It's peaceful. You're not going to tolerate the bullshit like you did in the past when you used to think with that head instead of this head. Shout out to these guys, man.
Because I've been single for a decade. And this is the real reason why I've been single for a decade. I go on 3 dates with, women, and I want to see if you're going to, put something back into the pot. I mean, paying for a date or whatever. I don't have sex because you can easily dick down a girl and then she'll pay for shit. No, I want to see you for who you are as a person. This is my test. Women can't pass it. We go on 3 dates. Once you don't offer for any of them 3 dates, I know where to put you now.
Yeah, that's a good test. I would do that test as well. If you want to take these women on dates, okay, you want to take a woman on a date, when the bill comes, if she never offers to go half, at least go half. Red flag. You don't need her. You don't need to deal with her because she's a waste of your time. She is going to expect you to be paying for everything. There are some women who are considerate, looking out for your pockets. Oh, this was a fancy restaurant. Let's just go half. Women do that when they like a guy and they are very attracted to a dude. When a woman's very attracted to a man, she doesn't want to be looked as, it'll be embarrassing for her to look like a broke bitch. She's not going to want to look like that. If she really likes a dude, she will pay something. So if you take a woman on a date, if she does not offer to pay half, red flag.
We just gonna be fucking now. That's it. Until you hit me with, oh, so what are we? What nigga, you failed. I'm just here to just be here. You waste my time, I'm wasting yours. That's it.
If you're a man in your 30s, 40s, and 50s, and you've never been married, that shows me that you are smart and that you're strong, that you're truly independent, and that you're not falling for the trap that a lot of people are trying to set out there, telling you how you should get married and you should just get a wife and this and that. If you think that you need a wife to be happy and content in today's world, you are wrong, my friend. And if you're one of those guys, one of those men who has been through multiple marriages, marriage number 3, 4, or 5, and then
And if you've been through multiple marriage, you're not good at marriage. You're not good at relationships. You need to take a freaking break. It's insane to me that there's so many men out here who've been married you've been divorced 3 freaking times and you still want to get married. Why do you want to repeat the same mistakes over and over again? Keep on doing the same shit thing. And all, it's just, I just need to get a different women. All these women are the same. They're going to use you for what you can provide and kick you to the curb. Women are like that. This is dating today. But he is exactly right. If you are a single man, early 30s, 40s, 50s, you ain't got no kids, you didn't let society press you into doing some dumb shit, you are content with being single, you're happy, you are a smart man. What do they say? Smart men don't get married. Because you already know the bullshit that comes with it. Continue to do you. Continue to do you. Don't let society pressure you into settling. Just because all these people who are married who settled, that doesn't mean you have to follow into their footsteps, because pretty sure all these people are miserable as well. Go to marriage on Reddit. Go to marriage on Reddit. All these women complaining about how they hate their husbands. They hate marriage. They married the wrong person. Marriage ain't what it's cracked up to be. Go to that Reddit page. It's very telling.
finally find somebody that's halfway decent and you can kind of deal with it, you are weak and pathetic. I'm sorry to tell you that. But if you've been through 5 marriages and now you're dealing with somebody in your 5th marriage, that tells me everything I need to know about who you are. And it's not.
I just want to say that I'm proud of all the men who are just speaking the truth. I feel like these last couple of years, guys had to put women on pedestals and just kiss their ass. I'm glad that men are speaking up. If you have to find happiness in a woman and shit, this woman, you can't be happy by yourself. You are a weak man. And a lot of people, I see comments on all the videos saying it's so depressing, guys in their 50s who are single. How? He's got retirement. He has money. He don't got kids who are 25 years old still living out at his house. He can do what he wants to do. Just because you're a weak man and you need a woman in your life to feel complete, you're weak. You got all these loser dudes out here trying to shame men for living their life, living the free agent lifestyle. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams, doing what the hell these guys want to do. If a guy does not want to get married, he is not crazy. If a guy does not want to have kids, he is not crazy. Just because you slept up and got the wrong woman pregnant, you're miserable. You want other guys to follow suit. No. We do what the fuck we want to do. We're not going to make those same mistakes you made.
Good. So don't be that guy. Be independent. Stay single. If marriage lows ever become more fair for men, then we can think about getting married. But until that happens, just stay single.
To a person that's been single for years, don't ever try to use their singlehood to insult them, to make them feel bad, because it's not going to work, I promise. I myself have been single for 7 years, and I can speak on behalf of most of us who've been single for a long time. And I can sum it up in one word. These past 7 years have been straight peace. It has been peaceful. I'm free from human disappointment. I'm free from manipulation. I'm free from the mind games. I'm free from the gaslighting. I'm free from the toxicity. I'm free from the fuckery. I have been single for 7 years, and it has been nothing but peace and a deep dive into my own self-discovery. A lot of you that are in marriages and relationships are not even happy. You're miserable as hell. Your face says it all. You look stressed. You look older. And you want to tell me something about...
I told you guys this. Guys who are married and dealing with stress with all these kids and providing all the bills, they age faster and these guys look older. There's a lot of single guys who've never been married. They've always been healthy, always worked out, always put themselves first. These guys look better than married guys. A lot of married guys let themselves go. They are stressed because they got to pay all these bills. They do not work out. They do not eat healthy, because they are stressed with paying the bills for everybody in that goddamn house. I'm telling you, like, these people are trying to shame us men for being single. No, we good over here. It's peaceful. We holding the line.
Me being single for 7 years, I guarantee I'm happier than you. You're sleeping in the same bed with your worst enemy. That could not be me.
Bruh, this is my first time watching this, but he's exactly what I said. I say this all the time. Married guys are sleeping with the enemy and they don't even know it. Knowing that this woman is plotting to divorce their goofy ass. Not getting no sex, getting pity sex.
I'm 33 years old and I'm willfully, consciously, deliberately, peacefully, and blissfully single. I have standards that women have to meet, otherwise I'm not going to be with them in a committed relationship.
And that's facts. I tell you guys all the time, I'm not against relationships, but if you can't meet a woman who's on your program, if you set a set of standards and rules, and she can't follow that, continue to be single. Focus on you and do not settle. Don't settle because a woman's giving you some ran through coochie. She already fucked a couple of guys before she met you. She already had a rotation, so you're really not missing out on nothing. But continue to have these standards as a man. Do not fold. Hold the line. Shout out to this guy. This guy's speaking truth. Like, if you got standards, she can't meet them, stay single.
Don't meet them, that's fine. I'm totally content being on my own. I don't need to be around someone to feel validated. I don't need to be around someone to feel better about myself. Unlike many of you, you guys can't even fathom a life of being single because you think that your worth comes from other people. Can't relate. To someone that's been single for years, using their singlehood as an insult to attack them is not gonna work. Trust me, we are peaceful over here. We're free from human disappointment.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it a band with y'all. I finally come to the realization, the conclusion that I am just in way too deep. I have become so accustomed to being alone that that's all I know now. My mind can't even process or fathom being with anybody. I'm too comfortable with being alone. So me taking a break after my last relationship, it made me fall in further than I thought. I love it here. I'm free. I feel like I don't have any shackles over me or restrictions in my life. I can do and go and become whatever it is that I want to be. I just love my routine. I love being able to get up and go when I want to, being able to move how I want to, not having to follow up with anybody. I don't know. I love it here. Like, it's gonna take a remarkable, special person to pull me up out of this place. I used to love, and I still do love. I'm a firm believer in love, but like I said, it's gonna take a remarkable person. Now I'm more so, I like the idea of being in a relationship, but the actual thing, nah. Nah, cause see, I think I would have been in a relationship right now if I was stupid. A lot of y'all stupid. That's just me being transparent, me being completely honest. Y'all stupid. Like, if I was stupid, I would be in a relationship right now, and I would be
Stupid and weak. Ain't got no standards, stupid and weak because they don't get no pussy and they're so desperate for a woman's attention. Right, he spoke straight facts.
stupidly ever after, stupidly happily ever after. But nah, this freedom, I enjoy it.
Honestly, no one talks about how being single is the most peaceful thing ever. Like, you don't gotta call anybody, you don't gotta text anybody, no one's blowing up your phone, you're not blowing up somebody else's phone. Like, being single and just worrying about your responsibilities, what you need to do, is the most peaceful thing you can do. Now, I'm not knocking any relationships. You know, you might talk to people, entertain a little bit here and there, but it's nothing that beats actually being single. You know, I don't have to worry about if my girl's getting cracked tonight because I don't have a girl, right? And the same thing for the women. You don't gotta worry about a dude that's talking to 5, 6, 7 different girls. You know what I mean? Because you're single. It's just you making money, having fun. You don't got to worry about all that stuff. Honestly, it's stress. It's stressful too on the brain if you really think about it.
One of the things that I realized a while ago, society hates to see a man who is 30 and up with no kids, no wife, and just single and happy. They hate to see you traveling the world by yourself. They hate to see you going out to eat by yourself. They hate to see you just enjoying life in general by yourself. They want to see you miserable with a fat wife, working a 9 to 5, doing the everyday, regular routine. They don't want to see you living your best life, but live your best life anyways.
It's facts, bro. He's right, man. Society wants you to settle with these fat post-war women because society wants men to settle, but we refuse to fucking settle because we have self-worth and we have confidence and we ain't doing that stupid shit. But again, if you want to get into a relationship, just know you've already been in a relationship, dude. You already know. The honeymoon stage, a year max. What happens year 2? Honeymoon stage is over. The sex starts declining. Y'all ain't having sex. Y'all start arguing more than you are having sex. And then now you're stuck in the relationship because you feel, well, maybe I'm in a relationship. We can work on it. You already got enough going on in your own life. But your job, bills, just trying to survive. Now you got to do extra work when you get home from work to make the relation. No, this woman should be your peace. Y'all shouldn't be arguing over dumb shit. But again, that dude, speaking facts, they hate seeing single guys free, not married, not having no kids. You're good right now. But all these people who are married, they're on TikTok every day talking about the cost of living is at an all-time high. I can't travel. It's expensive. Yeah. It's so funny that you got 2 people who are married. They're broker than a single person, even though they talk so much shit about us single dudes. Married men, they make way more than single men, but y'all can barely afford the mortgage. And you on TikTok looking for sympathy. Make it make sense. But men are waking up. They're not going to. What's the point to get married right now? Especially if you're a man, you have certain standards that you follow, and if she can't get on your program, she can't do what the hell you tell her to do. There's no point to get into a relationship or get married. I know this may sound sexist. I don't give a damn. Y'all use that term. Y'all use sexist and narcissist. Women overuse this word all the time, but who cares? They only call us that because we have some damn standards, and we're not going to settle. You want us to settle with you because there's no point because you're going to, after 30, you're on your decline. So you want us to settle with you? That's how majority of women think. They want us to settle with them when they are on their freaking decline, which is stupid because you're going to end up cheating on her anyway with a younger, prettier woman because you need an escape because you're so miserable at home with this fugly wife you got. She's gained weight. She don't look attractive. You don't even want to have sex with her. She's over here saying, I think you have ED. Bob don't got ED. He just don't want to fuck you. Because when he's with a hot younger woman, he don't got no ED. It goes straight up like this. Because he's with a woman who's way attractive than his wife. There's a lot of guys who are in miserable marriages and wish they can be single. Being married, being in a relationship, being stuck with this person every freaking day is not what it's cracked up to be. Unless this woman's giving you head every day, she's going above and beyond to make sure you are satisfied. And if she likes you more than you like her, that's the only way it's going to work. There's only... Trey, that's extreme, getting head every day. Nigga, you go through a lot of stuff as a man. You're stressed at work. Yeah, you need a stress reliever when you're at home. Shit. 20 minutes is good. She could take 20 minutes out of her day to give you that guac 3000, to give you that sloppy toffee, give you that Laffy Taffy. Girl, shake that Laffy Taffy. That Laffy Taffy, she can give you that Laffy Taffy, that sloppy, 20 minutes out of her day. Look at, I'm serious, like 20, do you think 20 minutes out of her day is asking for too much when she spends an hour doom scrolling on Instagram? Is that asking for too much? For her to give you some Laffy Taffy, girl, shake that Laffy Taffy, and give you some sloppy toppy, 20 minutes out of her day. If that's asking for too much, yeah, kick her to the curb. She don't waste the strokes. Don't need an ATB. Arch that back. She don't even need ATB. Don't ATB that. Arch that back. She don't want an ATB. She's too busy doom scrolling on Instagram. She's too busy complaining about dumb shit. But fellas, continue to hold the line. Focus on you. Do your best, man. Every weekend, if you can, do something to relax, unwind. I don't care if that's playing video games, but treat yourself out. Take yourself out to dinner. Take yourself out to a lounge. Treat yourself. Get you a drink or two. Just treat yourself. Treat yourself. I went to a speakeasy the other day. I'm minding my business. I go out by myself. I'm minding my fucking business. I'm at the bar. A damn MILF comes by me. There's other seats empty. Her goofy ass sits right by me. What did you do, Trey? Finished my drink, paid the bill, and dipped. And she was about to start a conversation. Hell no. Fuck, I look like I'm dealing with some 40-year-old woman. Trey, that could have been some easy pussy, nigga. I'm holding the line. I'm not dealing with no women over fucking 30. I'm not doing that, no. And I learned from my mistake. All the women I was dealing with last year over 30, they were just crazy as shit. Oh my God. No, not doing that. But fellas, continue to hold the line. Focus on you. You got this. And I know you happy single, bro. I know you happy. You off the plantation. You out of the matrix. You ain't missing shit. Hold the line. Peace.